My name is Diana Hawes. I have two boys who are men now, Christopher and Daniel. So C and D.
Hi, my name is Dorisa Hammond. I had 6 children. My children were all pretty good kids. I probably wouldn't have had 6 if they hadn't been. Someone asked me during a procedure, how did you manage to stay stable or whatever after having 6 children? And I said, well, what makes you think I did? 6 is a lot. That was pushing the limits, but it turned out all quite well.
My name is Rosemary Saraki. I have 3 children, 2 girls, 2 women, and a man. My kids are all wonderful.
My name is Nancy, Ann with an E, and Reed, and we have 4 boys. Great thing about that was that when we had our grandchildren, our first grandchildren were twin girls. So that was a joy, a big joy.
Hi, my name is Joanne Culbertson. I have only one child. She was an only daughter, but she always wanted brothers and sisters. And I once said to my mother, Mom, she wants brothers and sisters so bad, what am I going to do? And my mother said to me, don't worry about it, Joanne, she'll just have to marry someone with a lot of brothers and sisters. So she married a young man, was youngest of 16. Was my mother prophetic? My only to 16.
16?
16. I don't know how his mother did it. And that was within 24 years. She was producing a baby every year and a half. And I once said to him, he said, well, remember that the older ones were out of the house before I was even born. So it wasn't like she had all 16 at home at once, but I still don't know how that woman, she was very organized.
You have to be.
And her husband thought he was top captain, but mother was really the chief captain in the family. She kept things going.
Well, the greatest joy is, I think, when they're just born and or those early months, they're just so precious.
The time when you least expect, when you're older and you rely on them for your needs and they respond and it makes you happy.
If you want to talk about what was one of the most exciting things in my life, it was when I found out I was pregnant, because I was 35 when I found out I was pregnant with him. I loved being a mother. I always wanted to be a mother when I was growing up. I'm the oldest of 5 kids, so I was a mother long before I was a mother.
And they married and brought in people to the family that we were very glad to have, and they melded right into our family without any problems. There were no outsiders. My daughter-in-law says it's mother in love and daughter in love instead of law, so I think that's maybe one of the better ideas that I've brought up from this motherhood.
I have 4 grandchildren. I love watching them and then saying, well, I'm glad this isn't my problem. Somebody else's, right? That's the best thing about grandkids. But they're doing fine.
Having our 4 boys has been wonderful, and they were really boys. They did all the things that boys like to do, and but they all get along, and they've married very nice girls, so we have very nice daughter-in-laws, and so I guess just God's been very good to us, and has given us a lot of joy.
Keeping track with everything going on, keeping it all running smoothly, keeping track of the schedule to find out, make sure you know on a calendar you keep track of what everybody's got to do in the next month or whatever. Just keeping things rolling is very challenging, but a fun too, so you get it done.
Keeping my mouth shut. I'll listen unless they really push, what are your thoughts? I say, this is not my journey. you know that I support you. So I will support whatever your decisions are. But I'm not going to tell you what to do.
We lost our oldest son to cancer a few years ago, and that's really probably colored my life more than anything.
You'll be busy, but take time to watch what's going on, and you'll be amazed how they'll grow up faster than you think. It's always, the years go faster every time, and they just grow up faster than you think they're going to. So enjoy them while they're young.
Get as much sleep as you can. My son weighed 5 pounds when he came home from the hospital. But the first month of his life, he needed to be fed every 2 hours, around the clock. And I never caught up with my sleep until I retired him. It was brutal, brutal.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it, and don't get too uptight about things that don't seem to be working out or whatever, because it just flies by.
You'll probably survive. There are bad days, but there are more good days.
They grow up too fast. And so enjoy every minute of it that you can.
Be sneaky. Go through their drawers. Go through everything in their rooms. Keep an eye on their laptops. Keep an eye on their phones. And I think it's a tough job. So it's certainly rewarding in many aspects, but it is not easy, and it doesn't go away.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to every mother.